Grant me strength!
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Such devastation!
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Might you have a moment to speak further? Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
last, we are come to the land you call the New World. My home. Put out.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Happy fucking Wednesday, guys. I'm excited because we finally get patch 7.25, which brings more Hildebrand, but more importantly, it brings the Occult Crescent, which is the new combat exploration zone tied together with the what you call it, the relics, which honestly look pretty good. I don't even know which one I would do first. Well, I mean, probably the paintbrush, but honestly, any of the ones that I'm at 100 would be perfect. Zerman says to do Hildy first, which I am down for, and the Make It Rain, which we'll do that one first if it's about 6 minutes. At some point, I'm gonna need to finish up the MSQ, but I'm not super stressed about that until the 7.3 comes, and then it's like, well, shit. Now I've got like two sets of MSQ. Okay. Hold on, 2 sets of MSQ to get into. So I'll worry about that when I get closer to 7.3. But for now, we'll definitely do the Make It Rain because I do want the emote. Oh yeah, my Aura chick. Forgot how fucking good looking she is. Dude, the horns look awesome. Those horns work perfectly with that hair. I love it because they come out just between the part of the front and the back there, and it's like it's spot on, like perfect. All right, and that like dark skin. Oh yeah, super good. All right. With the light purple hair, which is really funny because I'm never usually a fan of like lavender, like pastel purple, but I don't know. I think it's because she has the dark skin that it really works well with it. Ugh. Fucking Sargatanis, goddamn congested again. Jackpot and teleport. Okay, cool, perfect. You know, actually, that works because I was gonna hit the mini cackpot anyways, so fuck it. All right, here we are. Man, she got some dark skin. I forgot how dark I made her skin, but it looks really good. Not gonna lie. Okay. All right, let's go to the no, wrong one. All right, let's go over to the gold saucer real quick. Now we just need to get Kaz back in the game, and we'll be good to go. We need more people. I need to play more. That is true. All right, so let's do the mini cackpot first since we're here. Make It Rain starts in old. Okay, cool. That's fine. That works. I just want to do this first. Nice. Hello. Some cute stuff. I put it in there. Bottle of water. It's not that person. Goof. Well, I guess we'll try this one. Right? Yeah, this is all. That one was all bad. It took me like 30 minutes to unlock OC, and that's skipping cutscenes. Fair enough. I mean, we got a few hours in which to make it through all of these things, so that's fine. There's a... I may or may not be on Final Fantasy again tomorrow. We'll see how that shakes out. Instead of doing no rest for the wicked, I think I might need a week's break from fighting that stupid boss. Considering that we fought him like all week last week. Lame. Well, that's okay. We got second place once. I'll take it. Okay, you said Oldar, right? Let's go to Oldar. It works pretty good. My return is to Oldar. Okay. Yeah, so let's do that first. Oh, wrong button. Is it this guy? Jejakuda? No, this is different. I don't want that guy. Decline. Well, if it's not there, then it's at the end. Oh, here we go. Overreact, love it. King Elmer the Third. Okay. Fair stranger, did you hear of the sensational gold saucer festivities currently underway? All who participate are entitled to a handsome MGP bonus, not to mention discounts on a bevy of prizes. A simply unmissable opportunity. I'm sure you'll agree. What's more, I gather they're hosting special triple triad classes for younglings, all taught by the Cardinal of Cards himself, King Elmer III. Which reminds me, a rather peculiar rumor concerning the king has been circulating recently. My friend Ollier works at the saucer, and by his telling, it's causing much consternation among the staff. Judging by your indomitable gaze and well-worn garb, I'd wager you're an adventurer. If any of this has whet your appetite for intrigue, I suggest you journey to Card Square and speak with Ollier directly. Okay. Ah, look at me blabbering on. I best be off, for I shan't rest until every Oldon in this fine city is privy to the gold saucer festivities. Goodbye, ebullient citizen. Okay. Alright, so now to the gold saucer. Or I should say, back to the gold saucer. So, how was everybody's day? I hope you all survived it. Mostly intact. So to Card Square, right? Oh, event and Card Square. No wonder I couldn't see it. I was looking at the first one like, why am I not seeing card? All I see is event. Oh, there's yeah. Hello. It's really quiet though. I'm hoping my roommate's flight stays delayed. Oh, fingers crossed for you. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to the Manderville Gold Saucer. How might I be of service? You came all this way to discuss the rumor with this humble attendant? I'm touched that you take interest in what must seem a trifling matter, but if you're willing, I'd be ever so grateful for your assistance. Forgive the intrusion. Oh. Hello. Who the fuck are you? Ah, I thought it best that I myself inform you of the details. I didn't know what the questionable thing was. I am King Elmer, and while it's not technically royal blood coursing through these veins, my reign over Card Square is absolute. Of all our triple triad playing staff, I am without question the strongest. Alas, an unsavory rumor threatens to topple my metaphorical crown. There are mutterings that the king is no more skilled than a fresh-faced novice. I am the final hurdle before fledgling players go on to challenge the realm's best triple triad tacticians. Overcoming my curated strategies is paramount to their future standing. And yet my prowess is called into question? Inconceivable! This ordeal has proven rather stressful for King Elmer, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Even the most level-headed among us can unravel during times of crisis. It's worth noting that our records don't indicate any crushing defeats of the like to blemish his reputation. As far as the Gold Saucer is concerned, King Elmer continues to fulfill his duties with the utmost skill and professionalism. Painstakingly, I have honed my skills and analyzed countless techniques, all that I might provide our guests with thrilling experiences. If this rumor isn't contained, the very meaning of challenging me would be lost. Wow. These murmurings affect not just the king himself, but the entirety of Card Square and all who would test their mettle within its gilded confines. We must act swiftly to ensure they spread no further. Before you arrived, we established that none of our colleagues are the origin of the rumor, but the task remains to find those responsible. Can we count on your aid? Thank you, adventurer. Your assistance is most appreciated. As much as I'd like to help, between my regular duties and teaching the younglings, I simply don't have the time. Please do accept my apologies. Later. See ya. I propose we split up and question some of the patrons. I shall begin my inquiries in Round Square. Which leaves Wonder Square to your capable hands. Let us reconvene in the Aetheryte Plaza shortly. If we must. Alright, let's go question some patrons. Alright. Ease away. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Pardon me. I've been ignoring my retainers. Hey guys. The notion that the king is anything but a consummate master of triple triad is preposterous. I heard he was around here somewhere, though. Where could he have gotten to? Okay, so not her. And the other two morons are down below. It's the flustered lass. The rumor must have passed me by, but I just spotted King Elmer striding off toward Event Square. To catch a glimpse of him roaming the saucer, why, it's a gift from the spinner herself. Is it? I guess. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. If you're after the king, I just spotted him here in the square, losing a round of triple triad. He got absolutely trounced. Must be something going on. Huh? Curiouser and curiouser. It's clearly an imposter. Ah, adventurer, how fares your investigation? Well, your findings mirror my own, for a blessing. It seems few patrons actually believe the rumor. Although the sightings of a king wandering around outside Card Square are cause for concern. As far as I'm aware, King Elmer hasn't left his stable. We have an imposter and a second king walks among us. I am of the very same mind. You know what we need to do? We need to do Heaven on High. Their motives are unclear, but if they are indeed the source of the rumor, it behooves us to act. Let us make for Event Square and seek out this false king. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. SEAL Team 6, go, go, go. What's up, guys? Pass. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks for noticing me. Okay, hold on. We gotta go up. Get him. Scoundrel. Oh. King Elmer, what are the chances? We must duel. Of course, prepare yourselves for a royal thrashing. King Elmer the Third? Question mark. Huzzah, I beat the king. 'Tis true what they say. You're as weak as they come. Bested by one of my subjects? Oh, the shame. Adventurer, have you sighted the pretender? Yeah, he's over there. Losing another battle. Lame. There he is, our false king. Let us approach. Let's get him. Who the hell are you? His hair's too bright green. Say, do you find folks partake in the delights of Triple Triad? If you're in the mood for a round or two, King Elmer III shall be glad to oblige. He doesn't even really look like him. He's just waking. He's just wearing the same clothes. For a king of cards, you seem awfully devoid of talents. No need to be so scathing. I'm doing my very best, I'll have you know. Wait, you're a cold saucer attendant. Yeah, who the fuck are you? Curses. You're here to detain me, aren't you? No, I won't let you. I'm not ready to give up my crown. Jesus. Wait, you charlatan. Oh my goodness. And there's me. Far. You recover a King Elmer card safe and secure within a protective case. You'd better present your find to Ollier. And down we go. Please accept my apologies for dashing off like that. I'm afraid my efforts were in vain. I soon lost sight of him. Oh, did you find something? Yeah. King Elmer card. These were commissioned as an exclusive gift for his most ardent fans. For Triple Triad enthusiasts, King Elmer III's unwavering dedication to the game inspires respect and devotion in equal measure. Yo, Green Eagle, I appreciate you, buddy. Seriously, much love. Also for getting first. What is for dinner? With that in mind, I'd like to see this card returned. No, oh shit, French toast? Dude, French toast is so good. Though I fear he'll simply flee should we approach him directly. We need to devise a plan. Keep waiting for them to have French toast at work because I'd break my diet for that shit. Wow, mommy. Wah. Yeah, she's awake. Now then, don't fret. We'll make an announcement and your mother will soon come and get you. Really? You promise? Absolutely. How about we head somewhere easier to find? Summon him with an announcement. course. I'll announce that we've found a lost card. If he's half the King Elmer the fan I suspect he is, he'll soon come to collect it. I shall make arrangements right away. In the meantime, I'd ask that you wait by the main counter for the imposter to appear. Yes, sir. Trying to figure out, I'm not sure which way would be the fastest way, but I don't even think this way is the fastest way, but probably more direct. See, I did go and make the make that for use. I did make the hug. Big friendly bear hug. Appreciate you, Green Eagle. Truly. All right, so let's wait here. King Elmer Triple Triad card was recovered in Event Square. We kindly ask the rightful owner to present himself at the main counter. Feeling that lack of like energy drink. Praise Nemia. I feared I'd lost you for good. Maybe don't make threatening gestures if you want him to not run. Yo, Zermit. The real king, yeah, as I say, his hair was way too light. Damn it. King Elmer? Yeah. I thought I might offer Elia assistance during my break. Little did I know I'd be chasing down an imposter. I can only presume this is him. You there. Having a novice masquerade as the king is a grave threat to the Order of Triple Triad. If word spreads that I'm a feeble opponent, what thrill is there to be had in challenging me? Forgive me, that was never my intention. Why commit to such a guise in the first place? Look, I love Triple Triad, but I'm hopeless when it comes to playing. I thought that mimicking you would somehow make me stronger, give me a taste of victory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Let me see here. I don't know. I don't see a delay option in this particular case. So I don't know. Interesting though. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, and it's weird because it only does it for the first one. Like if you did it again, it wouldn't have an issue. It's the weirdest thing. Oh, here we go. Wait. 2 seconds. There we go. All right, now we should be good. All right. Cool. Okay. Then one day, someone mistook me for the real king. I got carried away and started pretending I was you. Obviously, that's no way to improve my game, but... Forget my kingly comportment. It's methods and tactics you must imitate. Only after rigorous analysis of your foes' stratagems will you grow stronger. When I began my journey, I struggled immensely. But by studying my opponents, learning and leveraging their skills, I gradually improved and thus developed my own identity as a player. Of course, it didn't come easy. Some opponents were difficult to mimic, and only after countless defeats did I carve a path carve a path to the throne. In a sense, the king is a composite of all those players I bested along the way. From your telling, the concept of imitation is clearly an intrinsic part of the game. Indeed. To succeed in the world of Triple Triad, you must seek out worthy opponents, commit their tactics to memory, and build up your repertoire. I look forward to the day you face me, not as a pale imitation, but as a fully fledged player with your own identity. Just you wait. One day I'll be ready to challenge the real King Elmer. Oh, and sorry again for all the trouble I've caused. As it seems the rumor has caused little damage, I'm inclined towards lenience. I hope that strikes you as an agreeable adventure. Sure, I don't care. It doesn't really do anything for me. Right. I believe that's case closed. I'm glad we were able to resolve this before any lasting harm was done. You have my gratitude. I better get back to Card Square. You drive by sometime. I guess. Lord Sidekick. That's a great name. I'm relieved we were able to nip this in the bud. By way of thanks, please accept this King Elmer card. Thanks. One of the very first we had printed. Those reserved by King Elmer himself. A rarity among rarities, if you will. Anyhow, with the festivities still in full swing, I do hope you stay around and unwind. After all this talk of Triple Triad, I imagine you're itching to put your acquisition to the test in Card Square. I'm more interested in the emote of false shock. Alright, cool. Sweet. Okay. 4-star. Nice. All this shit that I forgot that I had that I don't. Also, I gotta put all these dies back in my retainers. Now that we're done. Now that we're done. Will these solutionate? Okay, cool. Well, solutionate it is. Nine. I was gonna say, I thought I was losing my mind. Because I'm like, okay, I mean, I thought it was 9 too, but I was like, well, Zermit plays this way more than I do. Like, I must be mistaken. All right, let's see here. Well, that's not it. Or is that it? Hold on. That is also true. Is it an Usher's Lament? Oh, this one. Okay. Got it. Well, not yet. I need to. I mean... Is it this Souls Under Siege one? What's it called? Hold on a second. I had this pulled up before too. What's the case of the displaced inspector? I mean, I'm sure that I finished the Hildebrand one. Well, is that okay? So I haven't started the new Hildebrand one yet. You're the one that told me it was in Solution 9. I was literally just doing the Make It Rain one. There it is. Too funny. All right, well, let me go talk to the Wandering Minstrel first and unlock whatever it is that he's got. Power Forgotten, that's the other one, right? Wait, no, one last... Hold on. Okay, hold on a second. Where is... Yeah, no, I got that. Huh. Case. Okay, hold on a second. Now I have to see something because, like, I'm sure that I finished the fucking Hildebrand one from the last time. Okay, so then where is the case of the displaced inspector? Because obviously I missed something. I finished all the ones that were in fucking from post Endwalker. At least I thought I did. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. Let's take a little fucking detour here into bullshit. No. Ugh, Jesus Christ. I haven't started the Dawn Trail ones. That's my point, but it's not there. That in Solution 9 is where the Dawn Trail ones start, but it says players must first complete the main scenario quest Crossroads, which obviously I have, and the quest of the case of the displaced inspector. But that one, I have no idea what the fuck that is. So now, oh wait, you know what? Hold on a second. Before I do that, let me look at something. Separate thing here. Okay. There's no mediums listed on Sargatanis. There's nothing there. That's the thing, though. All right, well, let me go back there, then. Is that where the case of the displaced inspector is? Okay. So, you see, the problem is that you're misstating it. That's where the quest starts. It doesn't start in Solution 9. It continues in Solution 9. But like that is the first quest of the thing. And yeah, that's I hadn't started it yet. Like, here we go. Here we go. What's up, Nashu? Looking rather lost herself, Nashu Makaraka has come west in search of the missing inspector. Alright. 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 Accept. Why, hello there, Zelfi. Well, how serendipitous it is that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. Sure. No, you... Well, yeah. I came in and immediately did the Make It Rain one. Yeah. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track... And I haven't been on other than right now. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God's only know where. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft heading west across the ocean. So I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that. So, gotcha. Okay, yeah, no, I haven't done any of them. Okay. Well, now that makes sense. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Here, this should help aid in our investigations. Yeah, no, I haven't really been on either, for that matter. I did the 7.1 main quests. That must have been in 7.15, because I think 7.1 was the last time I had been on, really. It's an illustration of the starship clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. It hasn't done any of Hildy? Jesus. Ouch. It's the Landsguard's duty to remain vigilant for threats. Unusual developments may warrant their intervention. It may be prudent to visit Bright Plume Post and question the soldiers. Alright, give me a second. I got hiccups and I need to find something real quick to put in my stomach. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Special project. Well, I mean, fair. Okay, way the fuck up there. Careful. You all right? Especially with your laptop. Be careful. Okay. Um, railroad. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long to figure that out then. Yes. Is there something I can help you with? Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was sometime before Zoralja's flying ships appeared. Watched it limp northwards through the skies above Tulialao, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. Okay. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Yes, I saw flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shalani. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in Yasalani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage Found? Ah, okay. Okay. Like a ghost running through people. Need to get Summoner up to level 100. It's so close. Hey, Nashu. Hey, Nashu. Thanks for noticing. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit at all. None starship shaped, anyways. How was your harvest then? I had much better luck. Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Selfie. So, by the sound of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we will find the inspector. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Gotcha. Yeah, that stuff burns for a long ass time. Gotcha. It'll be so simple and certainly not that incident, knowing how matters involving the inspector tend to go. Definitely. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? Sure. Might as well. Oh, there's our little buddy. Always following behind. The air's all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedure dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go. Okay. Whee! Hello, outskirts resident. Look at him getting all Zopto back there. This is a small settlement, and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9. They have so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen's Fiend's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. It's full of solutions. You good there, buddy? All crackly and zappy. All right. Nice. Forgot about that one. Later. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Thanks. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning, warning, explosive device detected. Entry denied. Wait, what? Explosive device? I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildebrand's condition. Explosive medicinal compounds? Error does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildebrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Oh, problem solved, I guess. These two, I swear to God. Huh. Must be nap time. I guess we can just go in. I guess. This guy. This fucking guy. Whoa, that's a good-sized city. Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? Yeah, it's the one with the death fights. True view, and that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it. Okay. Shit. Laid back Malala. Recent troubles. I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. Okay. Case, huh? I've heard talk of an odd, squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Maybe not. What, like a crime? Now that you mentioned it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city's peaceful by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together. Absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit's right under your nose. Huh. Huh. I like that look better, I guess, for him. Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch. Me? Why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. Top shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. How does he fucking know? Don't want any last check it? You, I guess. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. When did he become a Oh, this? That's my microphone. It likes to poke its head in every once in a while. Now this looks like a tear in the screen when I open the door like that. Now that's a tear in the screen. Oh, hi Kratos. Wanna come inside? Come on, bud. Come on, Bones. Bones. Come on. Bones. Come on. Come on, girlfriend. You want to come in? No, okay, I'm not sitting here letting bugs in. Yeah, that one looks worse. It looks even worse like during the daytime when there's light out there, because then it looks like a literal like tear in the universe. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys. The fuck? That was Inspector Hildebrand, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. He didn't sound very gentlemanly. Must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him to rights. Maybe not in such a populated area. So I think tomorrow I think tomorrow we'll end up on here, and I have a feeling that tomorrow is where we're gonna end up doing the Occult Crescent. I suppose that would be the responsible course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly gentleman. I don't know what the hell that yawn was for. Say, huh? He walked that away, or it was more of a mosey. It's a big ass city. Actually, I guess specifically it's more that there's big ass buildings. Huh. Seems really pissy. Egg. Whoa. That's funny. Yum. I like me some hard-boiled eggs too. Actually, I'm kind of craving it. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. 30 years passed inside the dome? And if Inspector Hildebrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory. Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tale? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone, or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you've got. Huh. Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, gentleman inspector extraordinaire. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a withered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Man. Hildebrand done lost his memory. Or something. Detective Hard Boiled. Fucking love it. Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. Huh. Making a new pair of glasses for him. Oh, egg. You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Here's this one's on me. Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach. Oh shit. Huh. Egg. Whoa, oh. Oh man, that's great. I don't think it worked. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Whew. That's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. We really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Manderville-like, though. I've seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon in the dome. Not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. A missing person, is it? If that's the rub, you can leave the sleuthing to me. Yeah, you can hunt yourself down. That's a good idea, actually. Oh, we could really use your help. By the sounds of things, this fella looks a lot like me. What'd you say his name was? Hildebrand? I'll find him. Don't you worry, hard-boiled. Don't you worry, I can feel a hunch coming on already. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are we sure that isn't the inspector? Oh god, no. I'm not sure of anything at this point. hard boiled. Excuse me. All right, so I get a 100. Let's see. No, it is. Actually, you know what? Black Mage it is. He is hard boiled until further notice. Now that makes sense. Oh, I didn't realize my black mage was only level 91. I'm like, why is it so under leveled? All right, well, that makes sense. All right. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work on my own, but this city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this detective Hardboiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. Got it. The day made me looking like for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep. This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of my glass. Oh. But I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of cheap perfume. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detector Hardboiled. Hardy Boiled. It's not even hard boiled, it's hearty boiled. I didn't even notice that until now. Yeah, perfect. All right, perfect. Yeah. The inspector has finally set foot upon the Dawn Trail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures. Who knows what this case will be this time. When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Oh, fucking love Hildebrand. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, and then we will jump into this shit. I'll be right back. We are back. And I got Kratos with me this time. Well, had, I guess. Alright. Now we'll do this patches. Yeah, I didn't realize that they had started Hildebrand before. Alright. So yeah, I think we'll do. All right, so we'll do this, and then I think we will save the Occult Crescent for tomorrow night. I'm excited. Okay, let's do it. Poisoned testimony. Equal parts consternation and anticipation. I mentioned when they did, but I think he was already on your break. Oh, I was definitely on the break at that point because I think I did that right after I finished the 7.1 quests. I think I had stepped back. Selfie, here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from. All right. Yes, hearty boiled. Since parting ways, I've researched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of this Hildebrand character. It's pronounced Hildebrand. Well, however you say it, he was nowhere to be found. Oh, where could the inspector be? Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. Oh, it's a long fucking story. So, you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. You also think he was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and, from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye. Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I have learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential radii. Let's go. Old people like parks. That child. Okay, where are we going? There. Do they? I mean, I can't say that, well, I guess it depends on what age they're talking about. I guess in the case of the game, yeah, apparently. Hardy boiled. Old timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Wow. Every time I got to talk to an elder folk, they ate in a park in this game. Oh, in this game, yeah. Maybe it's a Japanese thing. That's a possibility. I could see that. But then again, I'm not an elder, so, you know, I don't know. I feel like that's not going to be something I'll enjoy when I get to be old. I'm pretty sure it's going to be doing this. Sitting in front of a computer playing video games. I just have this feeling. Oh, I saw that illustration I lent you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. Love it. I have another copy for myself, but it only makes two. Zelfie, you and Detective Hardboiled will have to share. Oh, man. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy, even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger painting toddler's magnum opus. Selfie, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Yeah, let's do it. Right. Let's start showing that picture around. Keep an eye out for older hewn and sorrow that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Sedona. Alright, let's go, buddy. You and me. Oh. He's middle-aged. Shit. I guess that is me. Fucking hell. May I help you? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Far too young to remember much of anything. Yeah, we don't need middle-aged. I'm sure it's very cute, though. Did your child draw it for you? Elderly. There we go. That's what I want. What can this little lady do for you? 30 years ago? I honestly don't recall. Memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. Yeah, but it was a fucking spaceship. It's a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. It really captures your essence. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me. Slack-jawed mug. Elderly hewn man. Alright, let's go talk to him. Ah, fucking hell. I don't know why it does that. Well, I know why it does that, because somehow this camera ended up being shittier than the original one. I'm gonna have to do something about that, too. I gotta find my other camera. And I'll probably end up going back to using that for this, and then using the other camera for the big picture. But that being said, I'm gonna have to replace those sooner rather than later, I think. What would you be wanting with me then? It says I'm familiar with it. But I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Great. Say, I remember you. The clever git who took back me verbal tonic from that thieving Horson. That was a good bit of sleuthing it was. No need for all that. I was just doing my job. Sorry to see that the tonic didn't do its job, though. It's not about growing my hair back. It's about the routine. Of 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years of using an Everkeep made product? Oh, that's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, No one said it'd be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence come into it. I spied a Shatona fellow heading towards the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Alright, let's go over here and talk to him. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks. Okay. Alright, let's continue this wild goose chase. One hardy boiled. Shatona man of indeterminate age. Love it. Okay. Lovely day, isn't it? Lovely day for a fishing, ain't it? I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Ah, yeah. The craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. Do you remember where it was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Uwiyawada to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. Which one? Oh, the good nice day for fishing? I was wondering if somebody would get that. You know, they put out a game, actually. I think it's called Nice Day for Fishing. I have to check that out. There, what'd I tell you? Let's find your pal, Nashu, and share the good news. Alright, let's go find Nashu. He got absolutely fleeced today. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? So it came down somewhere near this Uwiyawada place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before. I assume I have. A research facility, you say? Some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby, and I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. Seems that we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could take a hover cargo. That we could. Reforgers have a few, and I have to know one of an accommodating disposition. You do that. Right. That's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Uwiyawada when I'm only just learning this place even existed. What's your deal, anyway? Oh... Selfie, agent of adventurer. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the drift downs. Better pack a dose of nauseous delights. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter. Well then. Okay. All right. Yeah, you know that mount in the store is pretty good. Sparkly. All right. I hear you need transport to Uiwara. No clue how much I'm doing to stay quiet, but I know the rules. Please, thank you. The hover cargo is ready for you. Not that long. I'll get there. I'll get there. Or are you talking about the mount? This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls. At least. Should be. I did not like the way that came out. I don't see any monsters roaming the halls, at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around. Okie dokie. Not that way. About this story. Yeah, just yeah. It's not very long, so I should be done with it soon enough. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 1. For a new associate native of these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Uiwara had flown into the region not long before the Dome manifest. The testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrobe. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. Alright. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a hewn survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries. Well, that definitely sounds like the play, or sounds like the guy we're looking for. Human male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of his soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, the electric shock, a hot bath, a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. Is his remarkable corporeal fortitude an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of an unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. Oh, wait. Why do they have all these dudes in, like, chambers? What's up with that? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, Nashu? I guess. A lot of people being pickled in here, but Inspector Hildebrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardboiled went? I mean, before you find the last one? Well, I just did, so. Abandoned clipboard. Okay. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of preternatural resilience, then we would never again need to risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Huh. Interesting. People being pickled. Selfie. Sorry, something else in the records caught my attention and led me to a different floor. I had to rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your Starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? Turnip. You were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal Nashu and head there now. Inspector Hildebrand, there you are. Oh. So, Hardboiled isn't him. You two have been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Here, Give this to the detective. Hope it doesn't explode on him. Oh, it'll blow up the tube. Hilarious. I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Okay. So now I'm curious. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Zombies. Hildebrand. These punks must be feeling lucky. Yo, that's a gun. Good old Hildebrand. There's no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. Oh my god. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. You always did have a way with zombies. I fear I may have overslept a little. Maybe a little. But I, Hildebrand, well-arrested agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By the by, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is Detective Hardyboiled, your soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother had more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. Maybe I need new glasses. The two of you seem practically identical. The odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charmed those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique for one. And as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer me the services of Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So, we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. Great. The dame, she's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This will be just the thing to prove your sleuth and chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. Alright, let's do it. I'm down for some brass tacks. And all the tacks I can get. Alright. Moving on. Hard-boiled's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. He's a dope. As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts, but the facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success, right? No, my only... No, you're good. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Dropping hints like a true adventure. I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived and continued to work independently even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Tyrol Vidral as impossible to control and instead chose to pursue his research using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? But nothing's as bad as all that, no. He saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, and then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments. Damn, that's rough. How awful, and what became of these now criminally minded creatures? million credit question. We tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. And as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover. Oh, still a little stuffy. Case of the Alright, back to Solution 9. Mr. Kratos. So we're gonna go. This is the second part of the second part. Got time to run around still. Right. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I'm just feeling a little. I can feel that the tiredness starting to set in a little bit. All right. But yeah, no, I got a little bit of time still. Right. I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. Okay. Well, bad news is the device was in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all of its contents. A quick pass netted me some scraps, though, enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. The light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just because he switched bodies. Yeah, it's all becoming clear to me. Be less down. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. Huh. As soft-boiled a guesses than I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? If one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets, all we have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's planning a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep. And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate either, but something that'd really cause a nuisance. Electrope. Alexandria's got to have it. Only that miraculous ore can satisfy. You need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Alright. Go on, Bones. Coming in, girlfriend? No, of course not. All right. Mr. Man. I know, sir. All right, go ahead. Going out? You going? You going? Fine. The miner. Yeah, I work here. Was there something you needed? Had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrobe go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going. There, what'd I tell you? A sneaky Cyclops gotta run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch him, just say the word. That's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrobe, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest. One tempting stack of electrobe coming up. There, that should do the trick. Call that thief for me, will you? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it. Trap is set. Now we wait. Pickpocket the egg off of him. Uh-huh. Oh, this is perfect. Arsonist Cyclops. Maybe a little too perfect. Not good, not good. Wow, they were not very well hidden. That's our thief. After him. Okay. Lost sight of our quarry? He's underground in the middle of a field of Cyclopses. Oh, that's a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting. So we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now. He's might still try to go down swinging. Shit. Shout out if you hit pay dirt and we'll take them together. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa. Girlfriend. Go Kratos. Okay. Ah. Me not bad, Cyclops. Cyclops is not, no, so why are you stealing? Okay. The chase. Hey, Nashu. The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind. Damn it all. We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to... Well... Wow, it's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. Out with it, punk. Where'd you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I'd tell the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this sting's worse than chili sauce in your eye. No. Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Sorry. Move, damn it. Move. Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. My turn. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's about right. Ooh, he really is a big boy. Great. Should have let him shoot him in the face when he had the chance. This is my show now. Who's the gun or the girl gets it? You two, weapons on the ground. Who? Is he twitching? Oh, he thinks he's dead. My eye, my eye. You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Yeah. That didn't hurt at all. I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, abhor acts of violence. It's RGB to Brant. Oh, the inspector's all lit up. You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gomphetherium. So bright. Too bright for me to bear. Interesting. Ah, the pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a cobran's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything. Ah. Soft boiled and cracked. Fair. I never wanted the electrope. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block I took. So you weren't just being your usual thieving self. Alright, so what's this researcher's name? He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking Bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we might find him, then? None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case is taking a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Man authorities. Don't worry. I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9. Okay. Back to Solution 9. Alright. We're gonna finish this quest, and that'll probably be where we call it a night. And then, yeah, like I said, we'll be on tomorrow night. We'll finish this up, and then we'll jump over to Occult Crescent. Start working on that shit. Start up some combat. Surely Detective Hardboiled must now acknowledge my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal. I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. I can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good, that's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course. Inspector Hildebrand is at your service. Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun, and it's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The crime king, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in prison. Sent him to rot in a prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you're connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was you, Yuwatsa. Huh. Me and him have got a history, so if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do it. Office chance, but do you think I could find a job like yours in my area? I mean, what, accounting? Yeah, I'm sure you could. In New York, I guarantee you there's accounting jobs there. Now, whether you have, like, do you have to have some kind of, usually you have to have some kind of experience with that, unfortunately, though, too. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow. But, like, in general, no, I guarantee you there's accounting jobs there. Probably exactly what I do. Accounts receivable stuff. Yeah. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. I was hoping to see our hulky Cyclops squish those curious rats. Craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter. I have more than enough electrobe now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction. Oh shit. You outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. Ooh. Gross. Ew. Huh. Oh, well then, yeah. No, for sure. Yeah, if you got experience in that, then shit. Yeah, I'm surprised you're not doing that now. Now, if you mean like exactly what I do in like a country club, I mean, possibly. I assume that there's country clubs up there, but I wouldn't know where really. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. You know what? That's funny. That's exactly how long I cook them for. 12 minutes. We're out of time today, so here's some I prepared earlier. Damn it, not shoe. Manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned. Cool. Well, that was fun. Like fucking goblin. Love it. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. All right. So cool. That's perfect. So then tomorrow we'll be on, and we're gonna start. We're gonna work on unlocking the Occult Crescent, and we'll start working on some of that. That'll be fun. I appreciate you for hanging out with me, Zermit. I hope you have a great night. I will catch you tomorrow for sure. Let's see. All right. You know what? I'm probably just going to end it right there, guys, instead of reading out. But I will definitely catch you tomorrow night. Much love. Hope you all have a great night, and hopefully you have a great morning as well. I'll catch you tomorrow night. Have a great night, and as always, stay awesome.